Hello everyone, welcome to our new episode. Today we'll be discussing about .NET. Okay, we have our guest today. He is Dinesh Gabhane. He is a Microsoft MVP, having more than 2 decades of experience in product development using .NET. Welcome, Dinesh.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the what's new in .NET nowadays, because we are hearing many things about .NET nowadays, that many things are coming up. So what's new?
Yeah. So in the latest .NET 9, so it is mostly released in last couple of months. Their focus is on improving the performance.
Okay.
So speed, scalability, and majorly focused on performance. So there are multiple layers, multiple libraries in .NET. So let's say, for example, LinkU. LinkU is a library. LinkU is a module in the .NET. So they introduce few major keywords like aggregated by, counted by, to improve the performance. Because LinkU is little slower when we deal with the large amount of data. So .NET now come up with the improved performance LinkU, some aggregated keywords where you will get fast results. Okay. Also, they introduce some AI. Obviously, there is a AI. So AI, even in ML.NET, they improved the performance. They added a few performance enhancement in JIT compilation. So JIT is the compiler who convert our high-level languages to machine-level languages, which is a majorly part of CLR.
Okay.
So overall, if you want to say, it is a performance improvement in this version for the developer and obviously for the applications.
Okay. So major changes related
Performance only, yeah.
Okay.
I can see that if I judge on the percentage, almost 85 to 90% is a performance improvement only.
Great.
I don't see any major feature addition. Only one major feature addition is they are using C#13 in this version.
Yeah. The latest version.
Latest version. They introduced C#13, but overall it is a performance improvement.
Okay, got it, Dinesh. What's new in .NET now?
Yeah.
Okay. My next question would be, why anyone should go with .NET? Because there are many technologies nowadays, right? So why .NET?
Yeah. So I think in any discussion, this is the favorite question.
Yeah.
To anyone to talk, right? So .NET framework, .NET started in 2000. Now
Okay.
it's almost 25 years.
Yeah.
So I myself work from .NET 1.0, which was the basic first version. So if you can see, .NET evolved in a very vast way. They covered almost all type of industries where you can use the technology and build the applications. But if you ask me now, there are multiple competitors also in the technology, right? And why someone choose .NET? So if I would say there are huge support in the .NET. So for example, .NET now supported all type of operating systems. Okay. So you can build it on Linux, you can build it on Windows, you can build on Android if you want to build mobile apps, right? Second thing, I would say you can use multiple frameworks. You can integrate with multiple frameworks. So in .NET framework, you can work with the Angular, you can work with the React, you can work with the XYZ, whatever the front-end frameworks we have.
Frameworks or libraries.
Frameworks or libraries. You can just simply install NuGet packages and you can just start. Third thing is you can work with all type of databases, whether it is a relational database, whether it is a NoSQL, and strong ORM support is there. So you can use multiple databases at one time. Even you can use relational database, you can use NoSQL in the same application also. So that level of support you will get in the .NET.
Okay.
Then you can use multiple languages. For example, if you are a VB developer, and I am a C# developer, we both can use the same application in the .NET framework. Someone in Python, someone in F#, right? So almost more than 40 languages you can use to build applications. So it is a type of language independent platform, you can say. So then there is no issue of getting right technology candidates, right? So you can have a mix talent of team who knows the different technologies, and they can work on the same application using the .NET framework. So I think these 4 or 5 things are the beauty of .NET, and definitely then you can choose the technology depending on what type of problem you are solving, right?
Okay.
So I think if I would sum up, strong and multiple operating system support, strong framework support, strong device support, and strong language support and database support.
Okay.
So when you build any application, and strong cloud support.
Yeah.
Right. So it is not like that you are using .NET, so you should go with the Azure only. You can go with the AWS, you can go with the Google Cloud, right? So
Any cloud
services, right? Because Windows support is there now. Now you can deploy your .NET application on Linux as well. So there is no issue of operating system on the server.
Okay.
And it is a open source, completely open source, supported to AI. I think you heard the name Copilot and all, right?
Yes.
.NET launched their own library, own framework called ML.NET. So machine learning modules also there.
Okay.
So it is a very vast ecosystem. .NET is not when we say .NET is a very not a small thing.
Yeah, it's an ecosystem.
It is a complete ecosystem and pluggable ecosystem. So you can plug any type of technology to .NET ecosystem framework. It is a strong API support. So when you say API support, you can integrate with any type of system, right?
Yeah.
So due to all these features, which are easily available with strong community support, you can choose .NET framework for any kind of application you want to build.
And also performance, as you mentioned.
Absolutely. So in this version, performance already improved. So actually, when they start open source as a .NET Core, they addressed many of the performance issues which were previously there. But this version completely focus on performance only. So this will be the milestone in the .NET ecosystem, that .NET 9 will be the performance enhancer.
Okay.
So this is all the reasons where I will always choose the .NET framework.
Okay. And also you mentioned mobile application development is also possible using .NET.
Yes.
Right?
So .NET launched the MAUI library, or you can say framework for building the mobile apps.
Okay.
Yeah. Previously it was a Xamarin, but they revamped the Xamarin and come up with MAUI.
Okay.
So we used to use Xamarin for cross domain, or for Android, iOS, and Windows. Right. So with the single code, we were able to launch our app. So now all the drawbacks they overcome in the MAUI and build the new framework to create the mobile apps.
Okay. And as you mentioned that .NET people are using since 2000.
2000, yeah, it's a 25 years.
Yeah,
almost,
it's 25. So the community support must be very huge.
It's a huge community
Yeah.
support because before the .NET there were very few languages. So we also learned in the college that Fox Pro, VB, and you can say COBOL, Fortran, all these things. So all the VB languages was in GUI, graphic user interface, the only language, and that completely migrated into .NET.
Okay.
So all from, you can say from last 40-50 years, the people who were doing coding, they are a part of community.
Oh, yeah.
And the new generation people who started with C# and .NET ecosystem, so it's a very vast ecosystem. There are many communities also. So for example, C# Corner is one community. So like this, there are multiple communities where you will find the solution of any question.
Yeah.
So you just post the question and you get the answer.
Yes.
So all these things are play a vital role in using this .NET ecosystem framework.
Got it. So let's move to our new next question.
Yeah.
Okay. So nowadays, the hot topic is clean architecture in .NET.
It's
you
a
would like to
buzzword
say?
now.
Yeah. What you would like to say? What exactly is clean architecture?
So architectures also evolved day by day. So we work on 3-tier architecture, then we and layer architecture and tier architecture. Right? There is called onion architecture also. But nowadays I read how people talk more about clean architecture.
Yeah.
So basically, clean architecture is a layered architecture. Why it is called clean architecture? Because no layer will interfere in other layer.
Okay.
So every layer have their fixed responsibility and they work towards it only.
Hello.
Also there is no much connection between all the layers. So one layer will connected with the other. A will connected to B, B will connected to C, C will connected to D. Right? So
it's a chain.
It's a chain, right? It's a chain. So it is a chain type of architecture, and every layer, or you can, it is a layer only. Every layer have their fixed responsibility. So if you go to the solid principle, so there is a concept for S, solid S. So single responsibility.
Correct.
Exactly same concept implemented in the clean architecture, that every layer have the single responsibility. So they should not do any other work than that responsibility. So this is, and as much as layers we can create. So you can create presentation layer, you can create application layer, you can create entity layer, right? You can create domain layer, right? So all these layers you can create. So it is not like that 3 layer, 4 layer, 5 layer. I can have 10 layers in my solution, right? Because
which are connected with each other.
And every layer should have a single responsibility. So I will define which layer will do what, right? So when we connected with the database, there are, I can create a solution in which only one layer defined and connected with the database, but I can define 3 layers which will be involved in all this activity. So simple entity layer I can create where all my properties, all my classes will be there. One is for the logic, one is for conversion, and one is for connection to the database. So if I define that like this, it will create 4 layers, and every layer have their own responsibility. They will not interfere in other layer. So this type of concept is called clean architecture. So it is a clean, no one interfere in others' work. This is the clean basic concept of clean architecture.
Okay. Yeah, got it, Dinesh. So what exactly the clean architecture is, we just have discussed, right? But I would like to ask you about the patterns. What kind of patterns we can implement? I mean, not can, but we should implement in clean architecture.
So in .NET clean architecture, I seen that 85-90% people use repository pattern.
Okay.
Why repository pattern we use? Because it is in nature, it is a loosely coupled.
Yeah.
So we use interfaces for definition. We use classes which is inherited by interfaces to implement the core logic.
Okay.
Right. So if you ask me which pattern you will select, definitely I will select the repository pattern. However, we can use multiple patterns also. So in one application I use repository pattern plus I added mediator also.
Okay.
So you can combine the patterns and use in clean architecture. Again, it depends on what type of problem you are solving. Depending on that, we need to choose our technology, pattern, database, and on solution. Right? So in 2020, we are in a 2025. We cannot rely on a single kind of architecture or single kind of technology. Even in .NET ecosystem, we use multiple technologies also, right? Because every technology, every framework has its own advantage. If my solution demands it, so I should use it, right? You should use it.
Correct.
If my solution or my problem demands Angular, I should use Angular.
Yeah.
If my solution or problem demands the NoSQL, I should use that.
Yes.
So NoSQL is not a part of .NET ecosystem, but we use it, right?
Yeah.
The same way, whatever the design patterns is necessary, we should use it.
Okay.
But I think 85-90% problems will get solved with the repository pattern. And it is a great pattern. It is a tried and tested pattern. Many people use it. You will get all the support, all the code, all the implementation, even simply searching on the Google.
Okay.
You will get all these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. We have discussed a lot about clean architecture now.
Yeah.
Would you like to summarize this topic by telling us some benefits of it?
Yeah, so any application, when you build application, right, as a technical person or as a senior technical person, I think there are four aspects of it. Any code should be maintainable.
Correct.
And reusable,
Yes.
right? If it is not reusable, you cannot maintain it. Right, same code you cannot write in different places.
Correct,
you should
correct,
reuse
exactly.
it. And this is the basic concept of the programming. It is not like that we are talking about anything particular technology, right? It should be maintainable. It should be testable.
Yes.
It should be scalable. So if now I am building an application, it should the provision should be there to scale it.
Scale it up.
So today it is a one service. Tomorrow we might need to break into microservices, right? So all this type of demand of the application should be fulfilled by the code.
Yeah, correct.
Right? And last is performance.
Yes.
Security and performance.
Definitely.
Any application should have the performance. Without performance, all the systems will die.
Yes.
Right? I cannot just click and wait for a minute or two, right? So world is too fast. So no one have that much
Not
of
even
patience.
for a second.
Not even for a second. When we talk query executing, we talk about fraction of seconds.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Milliseconds. We talk about milliseconds.
Yes.
So when we talk about that level, our application also should be extremely fast. And I think this version of .NET will play a vital role in performing the application, the performance of the application. So all these four aspects of clean arc and all these four fundamental qualities fulfilled by clean architecture.
Got it.
So .NET 9 with clean architecture should be the choice of application of this one.
Yeah. Right. Got it. So Dinesh, I would like to ask you one more topic,
Okay.
which is domain-driven design, DDD.
DDD, yeah.
What exactly DDD?
So there
is?
are TDD
Yeah.
is there, DDD is there. So DDD is nothing but domain-driven design,
Yeah.
right? So when we start writing a code, we identify entities always.
Correct.
Okay. So in DDD we identify domain. So for example, if we are building a banking application, right? So in banking application, major things are customer, your transactions, your accounts. These are treated as a domain,
Correct.
right? Then driven is nothing but the software system to work around this domain only. So then we don't try to break it into entities.
Okay.
We focus on domain only,
Okay,
right? So everything revolve around the domain. So if it is an account, then account should have customer details, transaction details. So it is all, it is not in work in silos. It works in a connected fashion, right?
Okay.
Then driven is nothing but the software system to resolve these problems, and design is the blueprint. So any design pattern is a blueprint. We first create a blueprint and then we build a actual application, right? So like a car. So we build blueprint first,
Yes,
and then we start
Go with the real development.
real
actually.
development, right? So this type of concept, when we start building application with this concept, it is called DDD.
Okay. So domain means, is it a particular context, you mean?
Yeah. So basically, it is you can say it is an industry.
Okay.
So if it is a banking industry, then that domain. If it is a healthcare industry, in that domain. In healthcare industry, your domain will be patient.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Your domain will be line of treatment. Your domain will be medication.
Correct.
Right. So it is revolve around actual domain.
Yep. Okay.
We sometimes call it subject matter expertise.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Domain expertise, subject matter
Correct.
expertise. So when we build this type of application, more than a skilled developer, we need a domain expert
Yeah.
who explain us about the banking system, how it works, right?
Correct.
Because designing a software completely depending on the domain knowledge what we have. If you don't have banking domain knowledge, we will not able to build a scalable application,
Right.
right?
Right. You're
So focus on the domain and are building a system around that. It is the DDD approach.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So Dinesh, my next question would be, most of the developers nowadays face the upgradation problem about any particular technology.
Right.
Because it's a big pain nowadays, if you take particular technology, if you want to upgrade it from one version to another version, you have to go through each and every version one by one.
Correct. Correct.
And it makes really a pain.
Absolutely. Upgradation, migration is the real pain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How it is in .NET then?
So in .NET is very simple.
Okay.
So compared to other technologies, you can say there is no pain in upgradation in .NET.
Okay.
So we have our Visual Studio.
Mhm.
Visual Studio manage almost all the things. If you have your application in .NET 7 and now you want to upgrade in .NET 9, so Visual Studio will upgrade it. So you install .NET 9 and you start that application using .NET 9. So it will pop up and ask that you want to upgrade it or migrate it. You just said yes.
Okay.
When you say yes, it will install all the dependencies.
Oh.
It will install all the NuGet packages which will get used in .NET 9, because if you use one library on one DLL in .NET 7, you might have an upgraded version of that library also.
Correct.
These all issues taken care by Visual Studio in .NET 9 if you want to upgrade it.
Okay.
And then there might be few libraries or few DLLs which are out of support.
Yeah.
So that error you will get
Deprecated.
right?
Yeah.
If there is no support, that only that much of issues you can face, and then you can easily remove it and add a upgraded version or add alternatives.
Okay.
So it is not a huge task. If you ask me, it is a couple of hours work.
Oh, it's a big plus point.
It's a big plus. It's the biggest plus point and that's why. So from 1.0, now it is a 9. So it is not a 9 actually. It is a 0, then 1.1, then 2.0, then 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, and then .NET Core 1.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
from there it is a 9. So it is almost a 15 versions, right?
Yeah.
And people are using happily because tools are taking care of all these problems.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. So Dinesh, going back to the basics, okay. What is between C# and .NET? What is the relation between them?
Acha, okay. So many people got confused in .NET framework and C#. So try to understand. C# is a language. It can be VB. It can be Python. It can be anything.
Okay.
Right. That gets used in a .NET framework. Now .NET Core framework.
Okay.
Right. It is a framework. It is an environment given by the Microsoft to build the application. So framework has its own language, own objects, own classes, and C# you can use C# to write a code, actual code.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So you can use your object-oriented programming concepts. You can create entities. Right. But while doing so, you get some ready-made objects from .NET framework. So for example, controller. So controller is object, is a class provided by .NET Core framework, right? Which gets inherited in your controller.
Okay.
And then it is act as a controller.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So to use that controller, you need to write a code in C#. So C# is a language, plain language. Object-oriented programming can be embedded in that. So you can write your code, but definitely you need
a framework.
You
for
need
any
a framework
language,
for any language. And you in .NET framework or in .NET Core framework, you get many ready-made stuff, right?
Okay.
That get used in the application. So it is a combination. When you write an application, it is a combination of C# and .NET Core framework.
Got it.
Yes. So you, if you want to build a Windows application, you can use only C# and do that.
Okay.
Right. But if you want to build a mobile application or web application, so for that you need a framework.
Correct. Exactly.
And that framework is getting provided by .NET Core.
Oh, okay.
So it is always a combination.
Yeah.
It cannot be work in a silos.
Exactly.
Right. So this is the tight relation between C# and .NET Core.
Always there should be a framework
It should be a framework
along with the any
language.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so before we conclude, I would like to summarize what we discussed. Okay.
Yeah.
So we discussed about what new in .NET. Okay, the future of .NET. Basically, we discussed about the clean architecture. We discussed about DDD, the best practices also, what exactly the developer should follow.
Yeah.
Okay. And we also discuss about some challenges, what real life challenges, what you and normal people faced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, thank you so much for your information.
Thank you for inviting me. Thanks a lot to you.